Hi, I'm Eli Smith,
And I'm Wyatt Colwell.
and we're here today to talk to you about the importance of a place called Bird Island.
Bird Island is a small island inhabited by thousands of purple martins.
But not only purple martins, egrets as well are nesting on the island, but the island itself is not without its problems.
When we went to the island, we were really bummed out to find out that there was a lot of trash on the island, and it wasn't being maintained like it should be.
The important aspect of this island, and what makes it so interesting, is that the purple martins rest here on their migration from North America to South America during a few months in summer every single year.
We feel that this is an important roost for both the cattle egrets and the purple martins who are migrating during the summer months. That's why we are working our hardest to provide the documentation to gain IBA status for this area.
What is an IBA? An IBA, or an important bird area, is a designated site used to promote the restoration and conservation of important bird values at these sites through partnerships, education, observation, and hands-on efforts.
When we went to the island, we were surprised to find that there were predators visiting the island.
We found this interesting because previously we thought that the birds were coming to the island due to the lack of predators. However, given the circumstances, this island is probably safer than most of them out there.
Another thing we have observed during our study is that you can see the birds fleeing from the island on X-ray radar, and they look like a firework-like display actually emerging from the island.
We posted our findings on the Purple Martin Conservation Association website, and other birders gave us quite a bit of positive feedback on the project and encouraged us to continue this project in the years to come.
Purple Martin Conservation Association member Kent Justice had this to say about our East Lab and the last outing.
I'm really glad I came tonight. This is absolutely amazing. The last time I've seen a roost of this size was at Lake Pontchartrain, Louisiana. And having seen the birds come in tonight, I can assure you this is nearly as impressive as that roost. It's a phenomenon, and I'm glad to be here tonight. It's incredible. Honestly, having seen the birds gather from 360 degrees, I would guess there is a minimum of 50,000 plus in this roost tonight. And there could be even more than that, honestly.
How long have you studied purple martins?
I have studied purple martins for 30 years.
Should Bird Island be designated as an IBA?
Absolutely. I think it should be designated as such because I think everybody knows that if you don't do that, people have a tendency to spoil habitat.
So what do you think about student involvement in this project?
There are not very many younger people that are involved with wildlife and nature in general. I tend to think that a lot of kids have too many distractions these days, but it's very gratifying to see kids that are very interested in what's going on with this and their concern and their curiosity about what is going on here.
Mary Smith, the Director of Education in Audubon, Arkansas, accompanied us on our last outing. Here's what she had to say.
Mary Smith, I'm so excited about the leadership of the Mountain Pine students and the East Lab in this project because it's been their talent and their vision to do this.
So what do you think about the birds tonight?
I think it is just kind of a feat of nature to be out here in this tornado of birds with all of these kids and birders and people who spent their life looking at birds and seeing the next generation of birders.
So what is so important about Bird Island?
So, we're seeing something that we may bring our children back to see. One of the things that Lake Ouachita has going for it is the fact that it has fabulous water quality, and these birds are not dummies. They're coming to a place that they see as spectacular, and they're coming from all around getting insects on native plants and animals. One of the things we don't value enough is the relationship between birds and insects that are eating on native plants, and they depend on the national forest here and that connection. If we don't protect areas where these masses of birds can survive, it's an important link in our whole environmental chain. We've got to protect places like Bird Island.
In the end result, we estimated about 40 to 50,000 birds.
On the last night, we had 38 different people accompany us to Bird Island, but throughout the entire project, we had more than 50 people help us. Throughout the duration of the project, many organizations helped us out. Some of these include Audubon, Arkansas,
Vicksburg District Corps of Engineers,
Lake Washita State Park,
East Initiative,
and the ARRA Workforce Center.